How are you guys doing today? As you can see, things never run smoothly. You already know that. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. The door. Okay. Okay. I'm working on 2 birth charts and a synastry. Oop. I almost fell. And a synastry chart. So I've been busy getting those charts together for new subscribers. Okay, so it's taking me a little while. So I'm going to do this read for you guys for the month of February. And I got my glasses. Let me see who's here. Oops. I didn't even take the sticker off. Do you believe that? Got my Rasta hat on. I just drank some tea and I had pizza for dinner. It's 6. Now it's 7 o'clock now. 7 o'clock. I'm gonna do this real quick. We got Fernando, Uncle Fernando. Hey, what's up? How are you? Let me see who you are. Michelle Delgado, 7604. Yes, how are you? How you doing? Thank you for joining in. Mr. Mando 369. Mr. Mando 369. Hola, tío. Hola, usted. Yes, a big Saturn energy. Yeah. I got Slavic in my DNA. Oh, very good. The chat is moving too quickly for me to catch your name. I'm sorry. Real GBT. No, GPT. Good evening. Good evening to you. Purple Eyes 92. Greetings. How is Baltimore treating you? It's a bitch. And it's so cold. Bitter cold. I had no idea that the state of Maryland can, Baltimore City, that's where I live, is completely, oh, summer, spring, and then maybe a little bit of winter, but no. This winter came in with a bitch slap. Oh, I had to buy a whole new wardrobe to handle the winter. But I like it here in Baltimore, and I've made Baltimore my home. I'm in a temporary residence until my apartment becomes prepared and ready. So I'll be here a minute, and I have to do those surgeries that's coming up, that's looming. Okay, so there's a lot going on, a lot going on. Okay, I got Slavic in my DNA test. What race are Slavic people? The Slavic, but it is within the homogeneity of the. You have the Aryan race, which is another, race among the different clusters of white people. Many people think that white people are the same all over. They're not. You have the Slavic, the Germans, the Irish, and the Netherlands. You have the Finnish. I'm so glad that you're inquiring about that, because when you do, you can tap into the royal bloodline that truly is part of your DNA makeup. And this is something that is not going to be noticed on the naked eye. You have to do tests to determine the tribe. Okay, I connected. Okay, I connected. It's rough, ain't it? But if you can bear with me, we'll get through this meeting. I hope I can do all 12 signs with all this interruption and all this teeter-tottering. I'm standing next to a window, looking at my patio, and hopefully the wiring service will be better. Other than that, we have no idea what's going on, you know? Lancy Field. I'm glad you're okay. Was you were gone for 2 months. I thought you okay. Was you were gone for 2 months. I thought you imagine it is. Wow. Imagine it is. Wow. That's wonderful. Who else? Rena Joy 33. Peace everyone. Peace to you too. Thank you for chiming in. Zakat Captain, Saturn in Aries here. Oh, I have Saturn in Aries. Yes, and it's making a return. You know, and my moon in Aries. You know, my North Node is in Aries. You know, so I hope you are better at handling this Saturnian energy in Aries, as I have. I've been beaten down by Saturn, who is the great beaten down by Saturn, who is the great teacher planet. You know, if you look at the planet Saturn in the telescope, it's quite beautiful. Has beautiful rings. They're just marvelous. But then again, don't they call him Lucifer? Light bearer, the most beautiful church. You know, so the church has its own interpretation, will hide the truth and create a fable story that will somewhat color the real truth behind these stories. Serena Joy, 33 says, okay, yes, I think his name is here. Uno, okay, Zaka the Capian says, on what your take on Lilith in Scorpio in the 11th house? We call that the mafia signature. Scorpio in the 11th, we're talking about radical groups or the mafia or secret societies like the Illuminati, the Theosophical Society. We're talking about some big bowlers and yeah, I think that's the word. Big bowlers and big riders with Scorpio in the 11th house. And Lilith, you could be an executioner, hired for kill. I mean, that we're talking about Lilith now. There's nothing positive about the energy of Lilith. Pray, pray Psalm 91, 23, and 27. And that automatically will push back whatever is coming to you. That's how, and you'll be surprised how fast it will be. And don't discount dreams after you read the Psalms because your ancestors can talk to you through that medium, giving you further instructions. Hi Jam underscore 777 intensity to 121 mark. Your signal is going in. Oh well, it's very demonic, very dark with Scorpio in this house along with Lilith. Very, very dark. But that energy is a resource of power that you can use to transmute energy and create positive works that can put you on the map if you know how to use it. Uncle, can you repeat? Yeah, we did that already. Okay, so let me go. I gave 9 minutes and 10 seconds of introduction. Let us now do the predictions for the month of February, or at least not so much a prediction so as advice as to how to proceed from situation that is happening uh, long ago and we are in a plateau, right? We're in a plateau in which something is happening in the collective. The witchcraft and the spells that we have been enduring for the past 7 years, 10 years, is finally coming to a close. So, what else do we talk about? What else is in the cards that can give us some kind of illumination of what's coming? Okay, let's see. Let's read. Let's read. Aries. We have here Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Continue making money. Like a potential partnership. Hold on. When I fell, you know, a lot of it's almost a curse. Every tarot card reader dreads cards that fall on the floor. Because some of us are not that young. You have to hear me squirm. Okay, so things are pretty quiet for you, Aries. For the month of February, take it easy and enjoy the dividends coming to you, Aries. Taurus. February is the shortest month of the year, so this should ring pretty well with what you already put in place on January or even December. You may be seeing some tangible results by now. February, the end of February closes that cycle, and you should have completed what you started in September or even October, all the way to February. February 19th, to be exact. We have here the Tower. The Tower. Okay, for some of you, not only Tauruses, you are entering into a crisis. Something is coming to destroy a foundation that you built, or one that was false. Yes, hold on one second. Yes, I'm in the middle of taping, but open the door. Go ahead.
Fernando, come on, we're going out.
Huh?
We're going out.
To smoke?
Yes.
I will. Yeah, they always ask me to go and smoke, but I'm not really a smoker like that. Okay, so yeah, there's something coming. There's something coming, and it's not good, but you can learn from it. It's a lesson that listen. There's no way you're gonna live your life without crisis, without turmoil, obstacles, opposition, adversity. That's fairy tale. We have to have both. If we're gonna have glory, we have to have despair. If we have courage, we have to have fear. So this tower that I see here is karmic. Either you, someone you know, or someone you're thinking of, is karmic. The tower destroys everything and leaves nothing in its wake. Think of a tornado or a hurricane that smashes into the shores of Florida or one of those coastal cities. It leaves it decimated, decimated. The town or the city has to be rebuilt all over again with a whole new structure. This is what you're going through. You're going through a transmutation process that's beginning internally, and it's going to be external outward through the crisis that's happening around you, Taurus. for all of you Taurians that this doesn't resonate, you're here to kind of like stick up for yourself. You bring the tower to those that assault you or insult you or belittle you. You bring the tower and be confident enough that what you're doing is right for many of you out there, Tauruses. Your struggles will be over. February 19, mark that in your calendar. Gemini. Gemini. Sweet, loving Gemini. Gemini. We have here the Five of Swords. You've been involved in some conflict. And I would say that it started in September, maybe reached a certain peak in October, but you're still having residue. You always take care of business. Whoever, there's a fight going on. You're fighting different people, and they're fighting you, and I think you've overcome some of it. There's still some debris left over. So, be quiet, don't react, don't let anyone push your buttons, because you are the ultimate master at doing that to them or anybody else that trusts on your territory. Gemini. Cancer. Lovely Cancer. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me see. Pisces woman here. Love you content. Thank you. Intensity 3 or 2 mark. Gemini is doing witchcraft. Yeah, Some of them, not all of them, but yes. Yeah. Or it could be a Virgo. Because Gemini and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is the magician, the master of witchcraft. So any of these signs, or you may have them in your horoscope, in your birth chart, may be significant. Damn. You're the Virgo lady. I like how you said that, the Virgo lady, or wrote it. Oh, let me just get this. Damn. Hip has to be replaced with surgery. So I'm going through lots of medication and lots of treatment before the major surgery. Okay. My family is doing brujeria and they are Geminis. Oh yeah, brujeria is because that's the Mercury, the magician. The magician. Also, I'm a Virgo and I know many Geminis that are doing the craft, including Virgo. But Virgo witchcraft deals with us taking leaves, gemstones, a little bit of this person, a little bit of that person. Whereas Gemini, the witchcraft is mental. It's a mental attack or protection, depending on which side of the coin the Gemini person is. Okay, number 3, you're saying that it's against you, Capricorn, Gemini, Moon, heavy on the letting the ancestors do my craft on my way, and how I have to defend myself with the Petroses. Los Petroses. You must be Spanish. I know what the Petroses are. They can be like the Clash of the Titans, that movie. The Titans, the Gorgons. Oh, yes. Whoever is messing with you, fucked up. Because if the Petroses get involved, it's over for that person. Be careful. Okay? This much is helpful to revision. There's some radicals out there. Okay, Gemini. Fight if it calls to it. Defend yourself. And if you are the Gemini that's on the other side of the pole, bringing about destruction and havoc or headache to other people, shame on you, Gemini. But I trust your judgment. So be careful, tread carefully. Hemitic and Hematic, Virgo moon and rising and Virgo men are the devil. They are the devil. The Virgo men are the devil, but they're delicious, aren't they? Delicious. Yeah, I have to say it. I'm a Virgo. I never met a Virgo that wasn't delicious. Yes, and irresistible. I'm not talking about me though. No, my narcissism doesn't go that far. The Seven of Cups, Cancer. The Seven of Cups guarantees that you're going to have a relationship or are in a relationship in where the emotions are becoming more open, more fertile, and there's a closeness that's happening. I know what you're going to do. You're going to retreat back into your shell. Don't do that. Enjoy the experience. Enjoy it. You are the sign of luxury and the feminine mystique in a woman or man. So use that to your advantage because what you're going to have, I'm going to put another card on you, is almost like a hedonistic desire, But you'll be coming out of a conflict that you were in with several people and where there was a falling out of favor. And that is clearing up. It is clearing up. So by the 19th, this will no longer be a problem. He's the Scorpio. Spring L777. I hear you. I got you. Leo. Leo, what's up with you? What's going on with you, Leo? Leo the lover. Okay? What's going on with you, Leo? Libra sun sign, moon, and Aquarius rising. A 1990 baby. Okay, very good. I love it. Please donate. Please give. 667-495-7911 or CashApp Fernando FERNA number 5 and the O. Or you can call for a reading. Make sure to look at my other pages. I have Patreon, and I also have my website, which is temporarily down because I'm revamping it. Okay? And you get much information there as well. Okay, Leo. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Love is in the air. And you're about to receive multiple blessings. The west, the east, the north, the south. It's like you're going to be praised. You're going to be praised. I'll say one more time, praised. Do nothing, and by doing nothing, you gain everything. You're the king. The king doesn't go around and do chores, doesn't move around and to find help for him. Everything comes to you, Leo. This is the time that you can splurge. Okay? This is wonderful. It's a little hedonistic too, Leo. Yeah, let's see one more card for you. Four of Pentacles. Be careful, Four of Pentacles. Be careful that someone is not out to control you. Or you yourself, Leo, with this card in here, close to this Trump, you might be a bully someone who terrorizes other people or forces their ego or personality onto them. Don't be that type of Leo. It's ugly enough. Don't be that type of Leo. And if you're the innocent one, take it with grace. The lion doesn't move, doesn't react, doesn't do anything but lay there unless he plays with his cubs or has sex with the lioness. Other than that, he doesn't do much. And he definitely eats all day. Okay? So make sure that you stand still and stand fast in any situation, Leo. Okay. Virgo. We're now half done with the wheel. Virgo. What's going on with you, Virgo? The innocent maiden. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. You're about to start a new beginning. Let me tell you, Virgo, you were in a tough cycle. You were in a tough cycle indeed. It was rough, roughneck. But many of you, maybe not all of you, but many of you stuck your guns. So you stuck to your guns, and you battled the storm. You know, when it was coming to you from the east, from the north, from the west. You, being the strong, powerful earth sign that you are, was able to hold the ropes on both ends and keep things in balance. It's the beauty of you, Virgo. You guys are very good at functioning in crisis. That's your forte. Everybody comes to the Virgin in times of crisis and turmoil. And she'll know, like Mr. Spock from Star Trek, who's a Virgo type of character, we will know what to do. The Ace of Cups, something beautiful is coming for you, Virgo. Something, again, and you heard it in my videos, is the polarity. You've been through the shit. Terrible stuff. Losses beyond measure. But now we are moving to the opposite side of the gradient, and you're going to now experience the fruits of the labor and also the fruits of the trials and tribulations that you've been through, Virgo. So relax, relax, don't do it. Baby, won't you just do it? Relax, don't do it. Now relax, because it's coming. As long as you're connected with the higher power. Every day you get up in the morning, you pray and say, I give God thanks and bless Him. You bless God by saying, thank you, I love you, and thank you for all that I have. Even if you, at the present moment, may not have anything. If you think that you do, you get it. So a man thinketh, so he is. Isn't that what it says in the Bible? It sure do. Libra. Libra. Cardinal air. Libra. I'm sorry to say, but Libra's a dog. Butch. If you see my video on the Libra woman 1, 2, and 3, I mentioned that got me a lot of heat though. That did give me a lot of heat. That gave me a lot of heat. Libra. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. I'm saying butch. You could be so controlling and so manipulative. You know you're the smartest cat besides Virgo of the zodiac. And yeah, you use this to manipulate people and to enter into situations and change it and transform it because of the cardinality that you are. And then you walk away and let people fight for themselves. Crazy. It's like a pack of wolves and they're fighting for the carcass, but you secretly have one hidden for yourself. No. Libra can be very selfish energy. And it's masked very, very well. But Libra, talking on a positive point, the strength. You're very strong. You know, you too are going through stuff. Have gone through stuff. But it's going to clear. It's going to clear. So you, like I told Virgo, steadfast. Scorpio. Scorpio. You know I gotta be extra with you, Virgo, with Scorpio. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? The Two of Pentacles. Okay, a businessman. But you're gonna take something from someone in order to do it. There's the tower, and you're on top of it. You're in control of this tower. You take this tower and throw it to whomever you feel deserves it, independent of morality, ethics, or even truth, Scorpio. And you're the only sign in the zodiac that's allowed to function this way. For those of you who shine the lesser light, huh? Some of you do very well in the Nine of Pentacles, which is a Virgo energy. It's a mutable earth sign. So you're making good. So with the tower here and the Two of Pennies, Two of Pentacles, you're breaking out of a mold and going for higher money, higher income. Maybe you get a raise, or maybe you switch jobs and get one that pays you more. There is a transition here going on with your finances, Scorpio. So trust that you are doing the right thing and that you are still ready to go your course. Sagittarius, the wandering traveler. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, things are mellow. Things are mellow. You can actually sit down and just let time go by. You observe. You know, you're in Cancer mode. So this is really the attributes of the water signs. And the cardinal sign of Cancer leads that, creates that. And you've created like an emotional field bed for you to process emotions of others and of yours in a relaxed, controlled environment that you yourself created or co-created with another person or a being. This might not apply to all of you, but it's definitely talking to someone out there. Three of Pentacles. Here we have this tower again with the Pentacles. There's a collaboration that either you are involved in, you, someone you know, or someone you're thinking of. And this collaboration can be good or it can be bad. Be careful, Sag. Capricorn, the devil. The sheep, the goat. Capricorn, what's going on with you? Cardinal Earth. That's fierce. That's fierce. Come out again, Two of Pentacles. You're making money, you're making business moves, and they're positive. They're good. They're good. For real, for real. Oh, Capricorn. Here's the magician. Here's the magician. Either you are trying to control someone's will or they're trying to control yours. Capricorn, the devil with the tower is not always a good thing. You might be the op, you might be the enemy, but you might be the victim or you might be the savior. Choose. Which one are you going to be? Sag. And this is all Scorpio energy. For those of you born on the cusp of Sagittarius and Scorpio, this fits you perfectly. Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you. You know, you're the most difficult of all the signs to read because you're so disconnected from the human experience or human understanding. Well, that's not true. You do understand human nature. You do understand and have a great concept of humanity. You just don't really care enough to really be a part of it, to uphold it or improve it. Only your own self within the collective. For some of you, not all of you. Queen of Cups. You know, love is coming towards you. Not talking to the men, Aquarians. Love is coming to you. Don't shut the door at it. Allow, or leave the door ajar, not fully closed and not fully open, so you're not overwhelmed with the emotional flux that is heading you away, Aquarius. Here we have the Empress. The Empress. You are attracting a good woman. It says in the Bible, if a man finds a woman, he has found a good thing. But Aquarius, I'm scared for you. You might push it away. Afraid of this intense emotion that you have, as well as the one that's projecting it onto you. That's what it happens. That it brings you. Okay? Pisces. Pisces. My beloved Pisces. Ruler is Neptune. Imagination, fantasy, dreams. The imagination is so high, the humans cannot touch it. It's just in the Bible. The imagination, the kingdom of God has not reached the imagination of man. So you can imagine what that is. And we think that we have done some great things and discovered some great truths in the galaxy, in the cosmos, the planets. But it's pussy. It's nothing compared to something higher than that. What can be higher than that? We will never know. For Pisces and Neptune, the ruler, in the 12th house, are where the guardians of secrets lie. And this is something that you know naturally. You don't flaunt it, but it oozes out of you. It oozes out of you. Continue to let that oozing continue, because there's nothing here that I can tell you that you don't already know. And you are the one that closest the clasp on the wheel, and the one that opens it with Aries at the beginning back to the end. What goes around comes around. What came before will come again. And you represent this principle, Pisces. Don't forget. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please donate. Please give. And I will come back with the occult on the ego. And what is it? What exactly is the ego?